What an amazing fight. It actually lived up to all of the hype of the rematch. I'm TstreeT Controversy with Fight View 360. I can't show you. I have to be careful. But Amanda Serrano's eye is fucked. She was headbutted by Katie Taylor. Some are going to argue that Katie Taylor was doing it unintentionally. I think it's her style. However, I do think Katie Taylor was using the cut eye of Amanda Serrano to, if you ever seen Lennox Lewis versus Vitaly Klitschko all those years ago, Vitaly Klitschko had a bad cut over his eye, and Lennox Lewis was using his jagged, balding braids and rubbing it in the eye, making the cut worse of Vitaly Klitschko. Something similar was going on here. Let me go ahead and say, however, I do think Amanda Serrano pulled it off. Amanda Serrano, the better technical fighter. Katie Taylor is the faster fighter, the more dynamic fighter, I guess you can say. For these women, they both fought 20 rounds. Amanda Serrano wanted 10 3-minute rounds, or was it 12 3-minute rounds? I don't remember. But if that was the case, this fight would have been stopped. Now, one thing for sure is the cut that Amanda Serrano suffered, a lot of referees or doctors would have stopped this fight. Her eyelid was literally hanging off. In fact, I'm going to show you a clip or play some audio of a clip of Amanda Serrano's trainer trying to get the referee or the doctor to stop the fight, and what that would have meant at the time, the fight would have went to the scorecards. So the referee or the doctor told him, no, you call it, basically meaning you stop the fight, which would have led to a win for Katie Taylor. But as I said, in a lot of other circumstances, this fight would have been stopped. We've seen some nasty cuts, some real nasty cuts. One high profile in recent memory that just comes off the top of my head that I can remember is Tyson Fury versus Otto Wallin, where Tyson Fury's eyelid was hanging on by threads. But I'm interested to hear the scorecards, and do not be surprised if Katie Taylor wins. But either way, however this goes, I would entertain a third fight. And I think that Katie Taylor should consider, I mean, why would she, right? But consider, 3-minute rounds. It's like, all right, a third fight, add something to it. Make sure the last fight that you guys fight is definitive. The problem is it took us nearly 3 years to get this rematch. They first fought in April of 2022. So of course it's November the 15th, 2024. So 2+ years to get this rematch. And remember, this fight was supposed to take place early. Oh, let's listen in. Take your time out. Like the video, subscribe. Let's listen in.
The judges' scorecards for the official decision. All 3 judges see the contest.
This is for Undisputed at 140, by the way. Ooh, close. Katie was deducted a point, too. Wow. How do y'all feel about that?
You know what? Texas has always been a cauldron of
Sheesh.
and I cannot sit here and it's you cannot take anything away from Katie Taylor.
She's now 2-0
But my
against Amanda Serrano. I don't agree with that.
Rob Amanda Serrano after a bravura performance like that, Rosie.
I think this is going to be an asterisk.
There's Cindy. I haven't seen her in a while. Amanda's sister.
Amanda Serrano won the fight not just because she's a Boricua. I'm just saying that she was a warrior. With
Damn.
that headbutt, she just kept going and throwing the more effective.
We're going to listen to the post-fight interviews, and do not be surprised if Katie Taylor retires. I'm not even joking. I don't think she would, but I would not be surprised. By the way, let's go see what the fans have to say. Let's go see what people are saying about this fight and the cards. But yeah, those odds were crazy. Let's see. Ain't no fucking way they stole that from Serrano. I blame racism. Oh, here we go. Well, I guess I have to start a new Hall of Fame category for Serrano versus Taylor, but this was an excellent fight. Like, listen, you can't, by the way, let's look at the punch stats. Look, and people are going to argue. 324 to 217 landed for edge to Serrano. 734 to 529. Even the higher percentage, and both of these women landed in extremely high percentages, as you can see. 44%. By the way, over 70,000 in attendance. There's a stream on Twitter where 400,000+ people are watching. Netflix is $7 for the lowest tier, like $7.41 after taxes. Let's listen in.
On the win, congratulations.
And by the way, Katie Taylor always sounds like she's out of breath.
For the judges announced,
Poor girl can barely talk.
you think you had done enough to win this fight?
Well, it's obviously very hard to tell during the fight, but I knew it was an absolute slugfest in there, an absolute war, and I'm just thank God I won this fight, and congratulations to Amanda. She's a fantastic champion. I think we agreed to 12 treatment rounds our next fight, so the triple is on.
Obviously, this crowd not agreeing with the decision, the broadcast team as well. How did you rebound after that first round? It seemed like she rocked you late, and you were able
Great
to
fight, by the way. I can't keep saying it enough.
That's what a boxer does. We train so hard to recover from those moments. Any punch can change a fight in boxing, and she's a hard puncher. She's a very tough warrior, and I just prepare for that. I don't care if the commentary team or the crowd disagree with the result. The only ones that matter are the judges around the ring.
Oh, heel Taylor.
It was very significant. Her team said that you were fighting dirty. What is your response to them, and of course, the point deduction as well?
Well, I definitely didn't agree with the point deduction, but I certainly wasn't fighting dirty. Sometimes it just it gets rough in there, and you have to prepare for those moments.
As far as your career and all the great accomplishments that you've had, where does this moment rank for you?
This is an amazing moment again for women's boxing, and we put on a show, we put on a performance again for everybody, and just thank God for another amazing night.
I'd like to get a word here with Amanda Serrano. A great moment here. Arlington, show these two great warriors the respect that they deserve. And there's the cut right over there. Amanda, another supremely close fight. Your immediate reaction to the judges' scorecards?
Listen, I knew if it went to the judges, it was going to be a little shady. But listen, I came here, I chose to be great. I went up 3 divisions.
That eye, just look at it. My goodness, pause it if you have to.
And I went up 3 divisions. I am the featherweight champion of the world. And I want to be great. Only I fight the best. And listen, it is what it is. I'm a featherweight, man.
You are a tough fighter, period. The cut, obviously, very significant. How much did it bother you throughout the fight?
Listen, every time you get a cut, it bothers. And you get blood in your eye, it hurts. She kept headbutting me, but we knew that from the very beginning, from the first fight, that's what they do. It's not only my fight, she did it with Chantel Cameron. Listen, I'm a Boricua. I'm going to die in this ring no matter what. No matter how many cuts I have in my face, I'm going to die to the very end.
Towards the end of the fight, Jordan said that she was fighting dirty. The point was deducted. Do you think those headbutts?
That's her trainer's name.
I think 100%, because she does it in every fight. It's not the first fight. It was my first fight out of 40-something fights. My first cut was with Katie Taylor. Like I said, she did it with Chantel Cameron, and it's been other fights that I've seen her use her head dirty, but it is what it is.
See, her rubbing the braids in the cut.
No matter what, I'm still the featherweight champion. I went up 3 divisions. Listen, I'm happy with my team. I'm super grateful. I'm honored to be here. Listen, I'm in Jerry's world right now, fighting on Netflix. Who knew 2 women will co-headline a great fight like this? I'm on Netflix.
How about that?
Listen, I want to say happy birthday to my dad. It's his birthday tomorrow. I couldn't bring the belts back, but I'm healthy. I'm safe. I love you. It's been a hard year for us. But like I did today, Daddy, we're champions and we're going to keep fighting.
Absolutely, he has to be proud of you. What you did tonight, once again with Katie Taylor, nothing short of amazing. She alluded to the fact that she would be open to a 3rd fight. I'm assuming you would be as well.
Listen, it's up to the team.
Headbutting is not included.
Listen, yes, it's up to the
Headbutting is
team.
not included, and we get a fair referee, one that knows what he's doing and is going to do what he has to do. Because when you're getting headbutted repeatedly, and the ref is, I'm doing what he didn't do anything. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of headbutting. Amanda Serrano has 50 fights. The first time she ever got cut was the first fight with Katie Taylor. If you look at Katie Taylor's fights, you'll see
How about that?
a lot of her opponents have gone on with grotesque swelling in their head. Look at the way Chantel Cameron looked, cuts in their face. She fought Nina Ment. They stopped the fight on cuts, headbutt. So that's nothing new. That's what they do. They lead with their head. And Katie's a beautiful person, but has an extremely huge head.
She do like got one of them nugget hard heads.
Let's do PFL, man. We love to get in PFL. That would be something nice, right?
Yeah, an MMA fight. I don't know if that's going to happen, but I think the world would love to see you two in a ring or a cage one more time. Final word, Jordan.
Mind you, we're coming up 3 divisions from 126 pounds. They say that Amanda's not a 126-pounder, but try fighting at 114, 118, 122, 126, and tell me that someone at 135 can drop those weights. Amanda's a little girl, but you know what? With a huge...
I'm not trying to hear none of that.
Puerto Rico, we love you. Tomorrow, we'll be in Puerto Rico.
Thank you so much, Jordan. Amanda, congratulations on another incredible fight. Arlington.
That's one thing. Like, listen, you signed the contract, and I'm like that for men's boxing too. You signed the contract. I'm not trying to hear none of that. You was too small. None of that shit. I'm sorry. Now, as far as the Katie Taylor allegations of the headbutts, yes, Katie Taylor does fight with her head down. Like, she leans in and then comes up with it. And it was clear times in the fight where I feel that Katie Taylor was using her head and her braids to dig into the cut of Amanda Serrano. You know, it was pretty evident to me. But one thing we know about Katie Taylor, say whatever you want. The woman is tough and she can fight. You know, she's got fast hands, and you can argue that Katie Taylor is the better inside fighter versus, oh wait, here's the headbutt right here. I'm gonna get you and you can actually see when it opens up. Here it is right here. Look. So do you think that's intentional? Do you think it was intentional? Let me see. I got to be careful because I can't show the whole clip because it's copyright. You can only do a few seconds at the time. So look, here it is. She comes up. And you're going to see it open. See it? But I think that Amanda Serrano did enough to win. And that's just my opinion. I'm not going to call it a robbery. Like it was just like, oh my gosh, I couldn't see any way that Katie Taylor won. But then again, look at the punch stats. And remember, this is just my opinion. By the way, take a time out, like the video, subscribe. I'm hoping that they do a third match, and I'm hoping that they do it immediately. Well, obviously, Amanda Serrano's got to heal up. We don't know how long it's going to take for that cut to really, really heal. So do not be surprised if we don't see the rematch for another year. So in the meantime, who is Katie Taylor going to fight? Chantel Cameron, she left Matchroom. She's over with Frank Warren, basically another promotional company. There's not really any names that are really sticking out to me right now. Let me know down below in the comments. Unless Katie Taylor wants to try her hand at 147 pounds. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe on TstreeT Controversy with 5U360. Follow me on Twitter at TstreeT Controversy, as you can see right here on the screen. The links are down below in the description box. And I have some brief clips here of, fight night. This clip right here is funny. I can't show it, though, because we're definitely going to get... you got to watch that clip. Thanks for watching.